No, you're very welcome.
Guten Abend.
We feel very welcome.
We feel very welcome. After so much clapping even before we sing, now we feel like we have to be really good.
It's too much pressure.
Johnny's got high expectations. He's gonna rise. And everyone knows that Johnny is ready. He's ready to fly. But up on the rooftops, he turns to the crowd, but no one is waiting, but no one is there. Nobody knows why Elvis threw it all away. Nobody knows why Ruby had to hide. Nobody knows why some of us get broken hearts. Some of us find a world that's clear and bright. You could be packed up and ready, knowing exactly where to go. How can you miss the connection? There's no use in asking, the answer is nobody knows. The answer is nobody knows. Johnny will keep his illusion. What else could he do? You can pretend that it would be different if it happened to you. But up on the rooftops, it's a whole other world. And who could see heaven and not want to stay? Nobody knows why Elvis threw it all away. Nobody knows why Ruby had to hide. And nobody knows why some of us get broken hearts. And some of us find a world that's clear and bright. You could be packed up and ready, knowing exactly where to go. How can you miss the connection? There's no use in asking, the answer is nobody knows. There's no use in asking, the answer is nobody knows. The answer is nobody knows. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
I'm finished now.
Bye now, Trevor.
Could I get some more of Ger's vocal and Ger's guitar in the monitor, my monitors, please?
Cool. This is my second time touring in Germany, but this is Trevor's first time.
It's my first time ever in Germany, ever.
And I told him. Well done for not coming here. And I had told Trevor what to expect with German audiences, because I don't know if you know, but the German audiences are very unique. They're the best audiences in the world.
You guys are amazing.
You think I'm joking? Okay. If we were in Ireland right now, this would be very loud. There'd be all kinds of craziness going on, even when we're playing. So the first time I went to Germany, I didn't know what to expect. So I went with a rock band about 20 years ago. And I was playing electric guitar, we had drums, we had bass, everything was loud. We were playing in Koblenz in Cafe Han in Koblenz was the first gig, and I'll never forget. We went out on stage, there was about 350 people, I think, there. It was very full, very loud, and then we were just about to start. Drummer says, 1, 2, 3, 4, silence. I thought something happened. I thought somebody was dead. But no, that's the German audiences listen, and we're so happy about that. We're so grateful. Thank you.
He had told me, so I was like, it'll be fine. In the very first concert, it was so quiet, it was scary. I was thinking I must be making loads of mistakes or something, because, used to it now.
This song is it's one of the most beautiful songs from our part of the world, and it's the perfect time of year to sing this. This is called The First Leaves of Autumn, and you have a lot of leaves of autumn around here. As the daylight turns to starlight and the seasons turn to change, I get the same old answers, but the questions still remain. We share a brief but magic song by the first leaves of autumn. You were gone. Not until the rain has touched my face, not until the first leaves fell from space, not until that moment did I see. I never realized what you meant to me. From the days you filled with sunlight to the laughter in your eyes, to the making and the breaking of the day you said goodbye. We shared a brief but magic song by the first leaves of autumn. You were gone. Not until the heart's defense is down, not until come all years come around, not until that moment did I
I never realized what you meant to me. Not until the rain has touched my face, not until the first leaves fell from space, not until that moment did I see. I never realized what you meant to me. I never realized what you meant to me.
Thank you very much. That is a beautiful song, isn't it? This next one we're going to do for you
I
is...
was going to say we'd sing it again.
We'll sing it for you again in the second half. We'll sing the second verse first and the first verse second. This next one we're going to do for you is... this song has become so popular back home in Ireland that most Irish people now think it's an Irish song. But it was written by an Englishman called Richard Thompson. And the way we play it to the rhythm of an Irish jig. So we kind of changed it a little bit just to make have our own twist on it.
Yeah, we have two main types of dance in Ireland, and they're the jig and the reel. There are many other types, but the main two types are the jig and the reel. And when we teach, I used to be a teacher one time, and when I was teaching, I was a music teacher, and when I taught the kids jigs and reels, the jig, we'd always say it was rashers and sausages, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the reel is in 4 time. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we would say Black and Decker, Black and Decker, Black and Decker. It works.
It's not just for kids back home. It's if the rest of the band gets really drunk and they forget the tunes, you just say Black and Decker, Black and Decker. So this is our own take on a song called Beeswing. I was 18 when I came to town. They call it the summer of love. Burning babies, burning flags, the hawks against the dove. I took a job at the steaming way down on Caldrum Street. I fell in love with the laundry girl that was working next to me. Brown hair zigzagged across her face, a look of half surprise, like a fox caught in the headlights. There was animal in her eyes. She said to me, can't you see I'm not the factory kind? If you can't take me out of here, I'll surely lose my mind. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild. So long as there's no price on love, I'll stay. You wouldn't want me any other way. We buzzed around the market towns for picking down in Kent. We could tinker pots or pans or knives wherever we went. We were camping down the Gower one time and the work was mighty good. I thought we should wait for the harvest, but she didn't think we should. I said to her, we'll settle down and get a few acres dug, a fire burning in the heart and babies on the road. She said to me, you foolish man, that surely sounds like hell. You might be lord of half the world, but you'll not rule me as well. She was a rare thing, as fine as a beeswing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild. So long as there's no price on love, I'll stay. You wouldn't want me any other way. We were drinking more in those days, our tempers reached a pitch. Like a fool I let her run away when she took the ramble an inch. The last I heard she was living rough, way down in the Derby beat. A bottle of white horse in her pocket, a wolf found at her feet. They say that she got married once to a man called Romany Brown, but even a gypsy caravan was too much like settling down. They say her rose is faded, rough weather and hard boots, but maybe that's the price you pay for the chains that you refuse. As she was a rare thing, as fine as a beeswing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild. So long as there's no price in love, I'll stay. And she was a rare thing, as fine as a beeswing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild. So long as there's no price on love, I'd stay. You wouldn't want me any other way. Thank you so much. No, unfortunately for all of you guys, that is the best song that we do. The rest of them just go, ooh.
That's not true.
We have a lovely lady sitting here right in front of us, all the way from a lovely place in Scotland.
She came a long way to see us, didn't she?
She flew from Scotland this morning.
I think she might have been living here for a while. Is that right?
So this next song we're going to do for you is a traditional Scottish song.
This one is from the poetry of Robbie Burns, as a lot of our songs that we do in our repertoire are. This one is called Dainty Davey. It's a gorgeous one. It's from, I'm told by you, it's from Trevor. It's from 1657 or thereabouts ish. In June.
The 5th of September, 1657 at 6:23 p.m.
That's just after his tea.
Was in and through the window broad, and all the early whirlies on. The sweet sweetest kiss, the tear I got was from my own dear Dainty Davey. Oh, leads me on your curly path, Dainty Davey, Dainty Davey, leads me on your curly path. You're my own dear Dainty Davey. 'Twas down among my father's peas and underneath the cherry tree, 'twas there he kissed me as he pleased. Now he's my own dear Dainty Davey. Oh, leads me on your curly path, Dainty Davey, Dainty Davey, leads me on your curly path. You're my own dear Dainty Davey. When he was chased by a dragoon, into my bed he laid him new. I thought him worthy of his room. He's my own dear Dainty Davey. Oh, leads me on your curly path, Dainty Davey, Dainty Davey, leads me on your curly path. You're my own dear Dainty Davey. Oh, leads me on your curly path, Dainty Davey, Dainty Davey, leads me on your curly path. You're my own dear Dainty Davey.
Thank you very, very much. Grosse Gitarren. Yes.
I heard that, yeah. The usual comment I get in Ireland is, that's a very big fiddle.
We drove a van from Ireland. We drove all the way. So we got the boat from Ireland to Cherbourg in France. And we drove through France, Belgium, Holland.
And here.
All around Germany. But the only reason we had to drive is because of this. We went to the airport.
He's not pointing at this, he's pointing at me.
We went to the airport and Ryanair said, no. Go away. So we had to get the van. But
I got one very funny comment recently in Ireland. And instead of saying, that's a very big fiddle, I walked into a bar and there was a guy sitting at the bar and he is after having a lot of drinks. And he turned around and I brought it. I don't know if you saw the case for this, but the case for this is 7 feet tall. It's a big white, you can't miss it. It's the size of a house. And I walked in, was walking through the bar to the concert place at the back. And he turned around and he just looked, and Irish people can be very funny. He just turned around. Does she take petrol or diesel? I had to laugh at that one.
This next song we're going to do for you, I wrote about 5 or 6 years ago. It started life. The first verse of this song is about heroes from Irish history, Irish mythology. And as the words came on the page, the time of each verse is still about Irish heroes, but the time moves forward in the song. Does that make sense? And where it finished was a place I totally didn't expect it to go to. The last verse is about my own personal hero, who happens to be my father, my daddy at home. So I have two sisters, one younger and one older. And when we were very young, my mum and dad split up. And this was back in the 1980s in Ireland, when if there was a single parent looking after the kids that time, it was always the mum. Always back then, never the dad. But for us, it was our dad. And so he had a little toddler, my younger sister, well, maybe not a toddler, but she was maybe 6 or 7. I was kind of 11 or 12, this kind of age, and my older sister was a teenager. So he looked after the three of us while working a full-time job in a factory and working a farm as well. And but the whole story is not all sad. Now, thankfully, my mum and dad are very, very good friends. Better friends than they ever were when they were married. It just didn't work out. That's life sometimes. I see some of you looking at the person beside you going, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, we have an old saying in Ireland, the secret to a happy marriage is separate bathrooms. Preferably in separate houses. They got that right.
So the song is called Heroes, and there is a very simple chorus to this. Really easy. Once you've heard it a couple of times, you'll know it, and we'd love to hear you singing along with us once you get it.
As soon as the chorus happens, the microphones will drop down.
All the cameras are going to turn onto you. And please, if you are going to sing with us, please sing in the same key as us. All right. Heard the stories, tales of old, of kings whose helms are crowned with gold, and the knights upon their noble steeds, and the doings of their daring deeds, and the legends of our native land, who once took shield and spear in hand, Fen Cuchulainn and Brian Boru. Heroes noble, strong and true. We all have our heroes. We all have our heroes. We all have our heroes. The world could do with some heroes. And the men of 16 all on one, every Irish mother's son, who stood and answered freedom's call. It must be said are heroes all. And those who fell where poppies grow, whose names we will never know, each to their cause forever faithful, whose lives I'm forever grateful. We all have our heroes. We all have our heroes. We all have our heroes. The world could do with some heroes. Heroes come in many guises, from every background, shapes and sizes. Not all do splinter sword and shield and die upon the battlefield. For heroes live among us now, in every village and every town. The mother who does work alone, and yet she keeps a loving home, and the father who might without be. No braver hero lives than he. All right, let's hear you sing. We all have our heroes. We all have our heroes. The world could do with some heroes. One more. We all have our heroes. We all have our heroes. We all have our heroes. The world could do with some heroes. Hero now in my life stands. He crafted me with his own hands, and if I am but half of he, a mighty man I shall be. With stout resolve and standing tall, money tight and back to wall, he never failed nor did he flinch, but fought and scraped for every inch. He worked and grafted every hour, till back was bent and hands were sore. A better hero was never had than my best friend, hero father, died. We all have our heroes. We all have our heroes. We all have our heroes. The world could do with some heroes. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Normally we have a huge big team of people to do all this for us.
They're at the bamboo box at the moment.
People run out from behind the curtain to tune our guitars. They get us towels and wipe our foreheads. You know, a lot of people think the touring business, the music business, is very glamorous behind. You know, you come and you play your concerts, and it's very glamorous behind the scenes. It is if you're huge, very, very famous.
You need to be at least 6'7".
But for 99% of musicians, that the music business, we do it because number one, we love it, but also not that glamorous. Once you get off the stage, you load the stuff into the van. Sometimes you have to drive a long distance to get home. You get really tired. You go into the back of the van, go to sleep, and drive on. So no fancy hotels a lot of the time. And
No, I stay in 5-star accommodation all the times.
This is a song called "We Didn't Mean to Go to Sea."
But we did anyway. This is a song from one of our very favourite singers from Ireland called Declan O'Rourke. He's a gorgeous, gorgeous singer.
And our reflection lay across the river on the night. You were transfixed on me, and I was mesmerized. Our names are whispered to and by. Tides began to steal away from morning light. As night receded, river walls seemed to grow high. Then you climbed down into my arms and closed your eyes. When we awoke, we had been drifting. We didn't mean to go to sea. We didn't mean to drift away. We never planned to up and leave, but still the sea took us away. We saw no land on the horizon, no distant shores along the fray. Yet all the more we found ourselves when we got lost at sea that day. Timbers creaked, all else was quiet and relieved, except the infant waves that licked and glopped along the eaves. It had to dawn on us our truth had been believed. Yonder lies and jealousy. We sailed high wind half-mast, due north towards the edge of our dreams' grateful borders that matched our speed to stay. The afternoon was bleeding to death, and soon the sky was racing red. I see the stars remove their hats out of respect. Distant shores along the fray, yet all the more we found ourselves when we got lost at sea that day. That day.
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. Yeah, go. Is it possible to get a couple of glasses of water on stage, if that's all right? Please, thanks.
Or just a hose.
The man who wrote that last song, we both have many favourite singers, but I think out of singers in Ireland at the moment who are still alive, who are not gone past, I think he's my favourite songwriter in Ireland. And if he tours a little bit in Europe. If he ever comes, go to see him. He's absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, Declan O'Rourke. He's a magic. Yeah.
Okay.
People often wonder what's in here.
What is it?
It's sweets. No, it is a snake. It's a snake. I usually just bring this so I can lean on it while I play the tin whistle. It's very tiring playing the tin whistle.
This is the most Irish sounding tune or song you will ever hear. It's called Paddy's Green Shamrock Shore. So it's, you won't get more Irish. This one.
From Derry we sailed away on the 23rd of May. We were taken on board by a pleasant crew and bound for America. Fresh water then we did take on 5,000 gallons or more, in case we'd run short on our way to New York, far away from the Shamrock shore. At 12 o'clock we came in sight of famous Mullinhead, and in his truckie to the right stood out upon the ocean bed. You're under sight, ne'er met my eyes, or ne'er have I seen no more. Then the sun going down twixt the sand and the sea of Paddy's Green Shamrock shore. So fare thee well, sweet Eliza dear, and likewise to Derry town. And twice farewell to my comrades dear that dwell on that sainted ground. If fortune or fate will favour me, and I shall have money in store, I'll go back and I'll wed the lassie I left on Paddy's Green Shamrock shore. Sailed 3 weeks, we were all seasick, not a man on board was free. We were all confined unto our bunks, no one to pity poor me, no father kind nor mother dear to hold up me head which was sore, which made me think more of the lassie I left on Paddy's Green Shamrock shore. We safely reached the other side after 15 and 40 days. We were taken as passengers by a man and led round in 6 different ways. Then each of us drank the parting glass for fear we'd meet no more.
And we all drank a health to old Ireland and to Paddy's green Shamrock shore. We all drank a health to old Ireland and Paddy's green Shamrock shore.
This next song is it's a take on an old song from Ireland called Barrack Street, which was a kind of a funny song. And a man in New Zealand heard it and he went, I could make that a bit funnier. And he did. So it's set in the time of the gold rush times, really, in New Zealand and Australia. And this one is about a gold digger who was on the mines one day, and he had a very good day on the mines. He found a lot of gold, so he decided he was going to go to town with his bag of gold. He was going to have plenty of drinks, he was going to meet a nice girl, and he was going to have a good time. So out of those three things, he did two of those things.
So he had lots of drinks and he met a nice girl.
Don't give too much away. I hope that you understand all of this, because it's the first time I heard it, I couldn't breathe. I was laughing so much. This one is rashers and sausages, rashers and sausages. It's much higher than that. I would be singing like this.
Could you just the volume of the baron just down a little bit, tiny bit?
Diggers all who work the gold fields rare. Here's a tale I tell to you which leads me to despair. I went to town the other day, me precious gold to trade, and I met up with a maiden who did me heart betray. Oh, her lips were red as roses, her eyes a deep sky blue, her hair was yellow as the gold she stole from me in June. We went into a public house and drinks we did imbibe, in whiskey and strong porter and dreadful stuff besides, until she asked me up to bed, to which I did agree. Ah, but truth to tell, I fell asleep before she earned her fee. Ah, her lips were red as roses, her eyes a deep sky blue, her hair was yellow as the gold she stole from me in June. When I awoke next morning, no trousers could I find, but scattered all around the room were women's clothes so fine. My jacket, hat and gold were gone, and all that was left behind was a woman's dress, a yellow wig, and a shaving kit not mine. Ah, her lips were red as roses, her eyes a deep sky blue, her hair was yellow as the gold she stole from me in June. Why did she need a wig? Why did she need to shave? 'Twas then the truth that struck me in a fit of blinding rage. Me pretty mate a man, I cried, thanks be I fell asleep, for I'd rather lose a bag of gold than wake up with that creep. Her lips were red as roses, her eyes a deep sky blue, Her hair was yellow as the gold she stole from me and you. To venture in the street again, I cautiously inclined. I had a shave, put on the wig and wore the dress so fine. And as I walked along the road, a digger gave a wink, and I thought of all the gold he had and offered him a drink. Her lips were red as roses, her eyes a deep sky blue. Her hair was yellow as the gold she stole from me and you. Now you might think it's sinful, now you might think it bold, to take advantage of the lads who struggle for the gold. It's easy putting on a dress and drinking whiskey neat, but leave your shaving kit behind when they are fast asleep. Her lips were red as roses, her eyes a deep sky blue. Her hair was yellow as the gold she stole from me and you. Her lips were red as roses, her eyes a deep sky blue. Her hair was yellow as the gold she stole from me and you. Thank you. Now, some of the songs that we do are more suited to a solo singer and player. So for a couple of songs, Trevor's going to do a song for you, and then I'm going to do one, and then we'll finish the night together. So I'll leave you with Trevor Sexton.
Thank you so much. You've been a wonderful audience so far. Wunderbar. So this song, if I was asked, it is in my top 5 most favorite songs ever. Always. Again, it was written by Robbie Burns. But as far as I know, this was never a song. You can correct me, you probably know better than me over there, but I don't think this was ever a song until a very famous Scottish singer got his hands on it, a man by the name of Dick Gavan. And I think it was Dick Gavan that wrote the music for it and put the guitar tune to the poem and made a song out of it. It's called Whistlin Winds. And if I play it properly, it should be nice. No whistling winds and slaughtering guns bring autumn's pleasant weather. The moorcock springs on morning wings among the blooming heather. No waving grain wild o'er the plain delights the weary farmer. The moon shines bright as I rove at night to muse upon my charmer. The partridge loves the fruitful fells, the plover loves the mountain, the woodcock haunts the lonely dells, the soaring hern the fountain. Through lofty groves the cushat roves, the path of man to shun it. The hazel bush o'erhangs the thrush, the spreading thorn the linnet. Thus every kind their pleasure find, the savage and the tender. Some social join and leagues combine, some solitary wander. Avant away the cruel sway, tyrannic man's dominion, the sportsman's joy, the murdering kind, the fluttering gory pinion. But Peggy dear, the evening's clear, swift flies the skimming swallow. The sky is blue and the fields in view, all fading green and yellow. Come, let us stray our gladsome way and view the charms of nature, the rustling corn, the fruited thorn, and every happy creature. We'll gently walk and sweetly talk till silent moon shines clearly. I'll grasp thy waist and fondly pressed swear how I love you dearly. Not vernal showers to budding flowers, not autumn to the farmer, so dear can be as thou to me, my fair, my lovely charmer. Not vernal showers to budding flowers, not autumn to the farmer, so dear can be as thou to me, my fair, my lovely charmer.
Thank you so much. We're going to get Ger back up for a song. Thank you.
Isn't that gorgeous? All of our favorite Irish songs are from Scotland. I was talking to a man at the break, and he was telling me he loves folk music, and especially the American stuff. So me too. I love a lot of the 60s and 70s and 80s and beforehand folk. And this is one of my favorite artists of all time. Joni Mitchell. I'm going to try to do one of her songs.
Microphones, because you're not going to need them.
This one is called A Case of You.
Just before our love got lost, she said, I am as constant as a northern star, constantly in the darkness. Where's that at? If you want me, I'll be in the bar, on the back of a cartoon coaster, in a blue TV screen light. I drew a map of Canada. Oh, Canada, with your face sketched on it twice. You're in my blood like holy wine. You taste so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, darling, and I would still be on my feet. I would still be on my feet. I am a lonely painter. I live in a box of paints. I'm frightened by the devil, and I'm drawn to those ones that ain't afraid. The time you told me love's touching soul. Surely I've touched mine, 'cause part of you flows out of me in these lines from time to time. Oh, you're in my blood like holy wine. Taste so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, darling, and I would still be on my feet. I would still be on my feet. I met a woman. She had a mouth like yours. She knew your lies. She knew your devils and your demons. She said, go to him and stay with him if you can, but be prepared to bleed. Oh, you're in my blood like holy wine. You taste so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, darling, and I would still be on my feet. I would still be on my Thank you so much. Thank you. We'll get Trevor back for another couple of songs. Thanks so much.
Might just do a Joni Mitchell tour the next time.
I just noticed as I was standing at the back there, everybody is sitting on these seats except one gentleman. He must be the king of Ernst. He has a throne back there. So everybody has to bow on the way out as you pass him. Yeah.
Oh no, there's a banjo. We have mixed feelings.
There's never been a banjo ever anywhere in the world that has been in tune. It's impossible. Okay, close enough. We think this song is the oldest song that we sing. We're not 100% sure, but it was originally an English song that made its way across to Ireland. And they think people have been singing it since the 1400s.
It's a long time to be singing a song.
Makes it pretty special. It's called Living on a Prayer. Bon Jovi did a really good cover.
I always thought a good, if you ever had a tribute version to Bon Jovi, it should be Bon with two N's.
All right. This is called the Unquiet Grave. The wind doth blow today, my love. A few small drops of rain. Never have I had but one true love. In cold clay she is laid. I'll do as much for my true love as any young man may. I'll sit and mourn all on her grave for 12 months and a day. The 12 months and the day being gone, a voice spoke from the deep. Who is it sits all on my grave and will not let me sleep? 'Tis I, thine own true love, who sits all on your grave. For I crave one kiss from your sweet lips, and that is all I see. You crave one kiss from my clay cold lips, but my breath is earthy strong. Had you one kiss from my cold lips, your time would not be long. My time be long, or my time be short, tomorrow or today, may God in heaven have all my soul, but I'll kiss your lips of clay. See down in yonder garden green, love, where we used to walk, the sweetest flower that ever grew is withered to the stalk. The stalk is withered dry, my love. So will our hearts decay. So make yourself content, my love, till death calls you away.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. And I would really like to congratulate the gentleman who held in the sneeze until the clap. That was very impressive. I'd say it might have been killing you to do it for the last verse there. It was very quiet. It would have been really bad in the middle of it. Achoo! All right. There's a song about a man called Mickey MacIlhatton. And Mickey used to make poachine. But the guards were after him. The police were after him. Because it wasn't legal. But he didn't care. In Glenravel's Glen there lives a man who some might call a god. For he could cure the dead or he could take your life, and his price was 30 bob. Come winter, summer, frost all over, a jig and a spring in the breeze. In the dead of night a man steps by MacIlhatton, if you please. MacIlhatton, you blurt, we need you, cry a million shaken men. Where are your sacks of barley, will your legs be seen again? There's a jig to the man and a reel to the drop and a swing to the girl he loves. With your fiddle playing, what
punching cure your company up above. There's a wisp of smoke to the south of the glen. The poaching is on the air. There's birds in the burrows and the rabbits in the sky, and there's drunkards everywhere. And Skerry's rock, the fox is out. Big God, he's chasing the hounds. And the only thing in decent shape is buried beneath the ground. MacIlhatton, you blurt, we need you. Cry a million shaking men. Where are your sacks of barley when your lights be seen again? There's a jig to the man and a reel to the drop and a swing to the girl he loves. We're fiddle playing, punching your company up above. At MacIlhatton's house the fairies are out and they're dancing on the hops. The goats collapsed, the dogs ran away, and there's salmon on the box. He has 1,000,000 gallons of wash, the peelers are on the glen. But they'll never catch MacIlhatton, Mickey ain't coming home again. MacIlhatton, you learn we need you, cry a million shaking men. Where are your sacks of barley, will your lights be seen again? There's a jig to the man and a reel to the drop and a swing to the girl he loves. With your fiddle playing, punching, cure your company up above. MacIlhatton, you've learned we need you, cry a million shaking men. Where are your sacks of barley, will your lights be seen again? There's a jig to the man and a reel to the drop and a swing to the girl he loves. With your fiddle playing, punching, cure your company up above. MacIlhatton, you blurt, we need you, cry a million shaking men. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'd like to say a big thanks to everyone here at Studio 93. They're an amazing team, and this is special, isn't it? This is to have this kind of a space, and it's lovely that you all came. Thank you to everybody that came here. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming out.
So this is a traditional Celtic song of goodbye. So this is our last song, I'm afraid. We'll do an extra verse. For any guitarists in here, this is in dadgad tuning, which makes it extra Celtic. So this is my arrangement of it. I think I have a tutorial if anyone ever wanted to learn the guitar part of this on YouTube. I think it's up there, I think. If it's not, I'll put it up there again. That's not part of it. So the parting glass, the story behind the parting glass is if anybody was leaving your house, if you had a visitor and they were leaving and they were going a long way, back in the times before they had cars or trains or planes or everything else that we have now, if they were going a long way, you might never see them again. So you'd mark the occasion with a parting glass, and it was a little shot of whiskey or brandy or Jägermeister or something like that.
Or a big shot.
Yeah, or it could be a big shot too. And they would be on their maybe on horseback, and you would be beside the horse and hoping that the horse wouldn't kick you. And you would both have the shot of the drink, and that would be called the parting glass. They say it was maybe from French traditions, but we've stolen it in Ireland anyway.
of all the money that e'er I had. I spent it in good company, and of all the harm that e'er I've done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. If I had money enough to spend and leisure time to sit a while, there is a fair maid in this town who sorely has my heart beguiled. Her rosy cheeks, her ruby lips, I own she has my heart enthralled. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all.
Of all the comrades ever I've had, they are sorry for my going away, and the sweetheart that I leave behind, she would wish me one more day to stay. But since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, so fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. My dearest dear, the time draws near when here no longer I can stay. There's not a comrade that I leave behind, but is grieving for my going away. But since it has so ordered been, which once is past cannot be recalled, so fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. I will gently rise and I'll softly call. Good night and joy be with you all.
Thank you so much. much. Have we time for one more? You think? Okay. I think we're running out of tape on the cameras, but we'll see. I've never played one of these, but it can't be that hard.
Actually, some of the finest borons in the world are made by a company here in Germany. Believe it or not.
Some of the finest everything in the world are made by Germans.
Yeah, lots of Irish boron players come to Germany to get their borons from the factory over here. I'm trying to think of the name of it now. I can't. It's gone.
It starts with sh.
Yeah, it's something. Shush. Shh something.
Which is a good name for boron. Shh.
All right.
One sec. You just have to actually tune a boron, believe it or not. It's no point now. Every time I pick up the boron, I do this. That way? Oh yeah, okay. We'll have to get some tape.
I give it to him for 2 minutes and he breaks it every time.
Okay.
Well, in the merry month of June, from me home I started, left the girls a tune. Nearly broken hearted, saluted father dear. Kiss me darling mother and drank a pint of beer. Me tears and grief, the smothered enough to reap the corn. Leave where I was born, took the stout McTarn to banish ghosts and goblins. Brand new pair of brogues, rattling over the box, frightening all the dogs on the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road. All the ways to Dublin, what for la-di-da. And Mullingar last night arrested him so weary, started by daylight, feeling night and airy, took a drop of the pure. Keep me heart from sinking, that's the Paddy's cure. And everybody's up for drinking, see the lassie smile, laughing all the while at me curious style to set your heart a bubble. And asked if I was hired, wages I required, cause I was nearly tired of the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road. On the ways to Dublin, what for la-di-da. In Dublin next arrive, I thought it such a pity to be so soon deprived of view of that fine city. Then I took a stroll, all among the quality bundle it was stole. In the near locality something crossed me mind. When I looked behind, no bundle could I find. Up on me stick was wobbling and quirting after the road. Said me Connacht Grove wasn't much in vogue. On the rocky road to Dublin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road. On the ways to Dublin, what for la-di-da. From there I got away, me spirit never failed, and landed on the quay just as the ship was sailing. Captain let me roll, said that no room had he. When I jumped aboard, a cabin was found for Paddy. Down among the pigs, did some hearty rigs and done some hearty jigs. The water round me bubbling off the Holyhead. Wish myself was dead, better off instead. On the rocky road to Dublin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road. All the ways to Dublin, what for la-di-da. Well, the boys of Liverpool, when we safely landed, called myself a fool. I could no longer stand it, boy began to boil. Temper I was losing, poor old Erin's oil. They began abusing her army soul, says I'm a shillelagh, I let fly. Galway boys are boy, and saw I was a hobbling with the loud hooray. Join me in the affray, and we quickly cleared the way for the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road. All the ways to Dublin, what for la-di-da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road. All the ways to Dublin, what for la-di-da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road and on the ways to Dublin. Oh, Akfall, Ali,
Thank you very much. Good night.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
There's one line in the song where being this hairy helps the effect. I'll let you guess which line it is. All right. I watched you through the dimming light as autumn leaves came down, mesmerizing reds and golds falling to the ground. The shadows grew as darkness fell. 'Twas difficult to see, but I was happy in the newborn night. For you were there with me. The clouds, they faded into wisps. The moon unmasked his face. The stars came out to talk to him and occupy his space. Frost sugar-coated all the land. 'Twas as still as night could be, but I was happy in the freezing dark, for you were there with me. You're the Alice in my wonderland, sleeping beauty as you lay there. You're Rapunzel as I watch your hair fall down. You're Snow White, the fairest of them all. Just ask the mirror on the wall. You're Belle, the beauty of the ball, and I'm the beast. Well, the night grew old and the moon it died. The stars were left to mourn. Blackness faded into blue as the world began to warm. Then brilliant beams of blinding light declared the sun was free, and I was happy in the brand new bright, for you were there with me. You're the Alice in my wonderland, sleeping beauty as you lay there. You're Rapunzel as I watch your hair fall down. You're Snow White, the fairest of them all. Just ask the mirror on the wall. You're Belle, the beauty of the ball, and I'm the bee. You see, fairy tales sometimes come true, just like the one that I have with you. I'm the frog who's just been kissed by the princess. And if you don't believe me, ask the stars, the sun, the moon, or even Mars. They'll tell you just exactly what they've seen. That I'm happiest when you are here with me. For you're the Alice in my wonderland, sleeping beauty as you lay there. You're Rapunzel as I watch your hair fall down. You're Snow White, the fairest of them all. Just ask the mirror on the wall. You're Belle, the beauty of the ball. You're Belle, the most beautiful of all. And I'm the beast.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night.